Get ourselves some coffee. Kitchen looks pretty clean. Looks good. Let's use our coffee with Ken mug today. Made the Black Rifle coffee. Felt like I wanted the strong taste of a dark roast coffee this morning. Get myself some fresh water when I sit down. Relax, talk to you nice folks for a little while. Bought these bananas the other day. And they were kind of green. They were pretty green when I bought them, and it almost looks like they're going right to brown. You know, that kind of frustrates me. I mean, the honest truth is, I stopped eating fruit in the morning, which seems kind of crazy to most of y'all, because most of you look at fruit as healthy, and it is. But I think with my dieting routine, really experiencing hunger is the key for a few hours a day. And although fruit doesn't have a lot of calories, you eat a banana, it might have 90, or a peach or whatever, maybe a apple and an orange. And I was eating a fair amount of fruit. I was probably picking up 400, 500, 600 calories every morning just in fruit. And although that's not a ton for the amount of fruit I was eating, it was still a fair amount of calories. And that's the difference between losing a couple pounds a week and not. So I'm trying to focus on just being hungry for a few hours every morning. I'll talk about it during my show. It seems about 8 o'clock in the morning I start experiencing hunger. And I go, okay, well that's good. If I can go 3 hours while hungry and maybe an hour at nighttime, I'll lose the 5 pounds I want to lose, or excuse me, the 10 pounds I want to lose. There we go. My lighter's running low. Bought this a while ago at the Dollar General. It wasn't $1. It kind of bothers me still. Obviously, I'm bringing it up. I bought it a few months ago. Thought everything was $1. Apparently, everything is not $1. Got a lot on my mind. A lot of things that I need to take care of in the next week. I think that's probably life, but for me, it seems like, I mean, I'll find something to be anxious about. But for me, it seems it's more of a battle of survival, my anxiety, than it is for most people. I had 2 jobs that I was working. One I was really good at. I think both I was pretty good at. And I left one for the other because the other had better opportunities. And the other didn't really appreciate me and didn't want me there anymore. Kind of hurt my feelings. Worse than my feelings, though, it certainly hurt my pocketbook. And I had this little beautiful oasis that is my apartment here in Appleton, Wisconsin, that was coming under threat. And I've been scared the last few days and worrying about worst case and what if this happens and what if this check doesn't clear, when am I going to get paid, and just taking care of a lot of stuff, and it's been weighing heavily on me. When I first moved up here, I found relief from all those feelings. Do I have the comments off? I wonder if I can change that. It looks like I have the comments off. Maybe I'll just keep talking. Maybe I'll just keep talking. Maybe I'll just keep talking. It's unusual. I usually have the comments on. Huh. Honestly, it's kind of nice not having the comments on. I think things happen for a reason. My show might not be as interesting. You might like to be able to engage. Uh, I put myself out there in ways that most people wouldn't or couldn't or be afraid to. And I open myself up to endless criticism and endless second guessing and endless mocking in some points. I think the show provides a lot of value to a lot of people. I've gotten a lot of really nice messages from people that are struggling and stuff. And they're, I think, somewhat inspired by me overcoming my own personal demons, if you will. And keep getting up, keep having a good attitude, keep having positive energy, and keep moving forward, and keep praying, and keep doing the best I can every day. Some days that's hard though. Some days it's harder than others. Yeah. But good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. I'm still laughing because I have the comments off. I could maybe turn them on, but I don't even know that I can. There's two buttons when you're first doing it. I do a nightly video where I read a couple chapters from the Bible every night, and it's just a, I don't know, 10 or 15 minute thing, but I didn't want people commenting on and telling me I look like Bruce Willis or that saying mean things while I'm reading the Bible. I thought a quiet show would be fitting for that. But in the morning, I allow comments, usually, and apparently not today. Out of habit, I pushed the button that disables comments. It's kind of nice. It's like I've muted you all. It's really nice. So I get to just sit here, look at the fire, get ready to drink my coffee, see how it goes. That's what we'll do today. That is what we'll do today. So I'll just be talking to myself, but you'll be listening. You know, I only do this for like an hour or so each day. The rest of the day, I'm just wandering around. These aren't my words. Usually I don't speak all my thoughts, but this is what's going on in my mind. I'm giving you the horrific view of my mind. But anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name's Ken Tracy. This is Coffee with Ken. It's a little show I've been doing for quite some time. It's a show about me talking. It is a show about me sharing some feelings, sharing a little bit about the ups and downs we have in life. Kind of sharing the journey that is one man's life. Let's see. Okay, I gotta see. Thinking about my buddy Jim Rat. Got a viewer. Oh, that's not it. I don't think I can turn on comments. That's kind of cool. I mean, I guess it's decided. Fate would have it. I wanted my viewer named Jim Rat to ask me if I'm going to the gym today, and I go, well, I guess I will. I guess I will, Jim Rat. It feels good when I go to the gym. It does feel good when I go to the gym, by the way. But in my mind, the inconsistencies in my work were a threat to my lifestyle, my home, my existence, my children. It was scary. My working out, my coffee shops. And then at those times, you got to put your faith in God, either that A, things will work out as they're supposed to, or B, what you have right now isn't what you're meant to have. But I really like what I have right now. I have a beautiful home and cool furniture, and it's 2 jobs that I'm trying to real hard at and working hard at and trying to figure out and learning on the fly, which is a stressor in and of itself. Leaving jobs you know and you're good at and respected at for what you hope are better opportunities, and then one of those better opportunities slams the door in your face, and then you're left scrambling going, crap, I need a better opportunity. Hoping I found them. But anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know it's not just a show about me talking. You know it is also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I have a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me. And I'm so excited to have my first sip at this, for me, relatively late hour. My hope is wherever you are, and whatever you're doing, it feels weird having it quiet. It's kind of nice though. I'm sitting here wondering if Julie Flanagan's watching and if she's gonna cheers me. Julie, if you're out there, I'm thinking of you. But anyway, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. I chose well today. Again, it's the Black Rifle Beyond Black. It's got an interesting flavor. I'd almost describe it as a little smokier than the Starbucks Sumatra that I drink so often, which I describe as coffee with dirt poured in it. This is nice. Let's have another sip. So it's Thursday morning. Oh, we have a glorious audience. I didn't know if we'd have anybody watching. I mean, I always kind of wonder if anyone's going to watch, but then I've done it a long time. I've done this show in some form or some way for 6 years. I find when I sit and drink coffee and talk, usually to an audience, sometimes not, that people watch for whatever reason. And I think my random rants or raves or beliefs or thoughts or experiences hopefully can provide benefit to those watching. So thank you so much for joining me, my 46 friends that are watching me drink my coffee, and my 11 thumbs up. I think you guys are being a little frugal. Granted, you might be miffed at me a little bit that you can't comment. You might be going, what the hell is this? Why am I watching this guy? I can't even say he looks like Bruce Willis. How frustrating is that? Well, if I were you, if I could encourage you, put that frustration towards a positive, towards positive energy by tapping the crap out of your screen and giving me likes and thumbs up. I think it'll feel good. It'll feel good for you. Yeah, I know it'll feel good for me. And again, I don't really think the likes or the thumbs up I have on my video really do anything for the algorithm. But these videos always post on my content I've created, and when I see one that has like 60 likes, I go, wow, that feels pretty good. 60 people liked me that day. I must have been pretty cool. Oh, so it's Thursday morning. Worked the last couple days. I'd like to not classify my jobs as job 1 and job 2, but I don't know how else to do it. I'd like to tell you where I work and what I do, but I don't know. I got too many people watching my show wishing ill on me. And I just don't want to bring any trouble to where I'm working. So I got to kind of keep it quiet. But I started 2 new jobs a few weeks ago, and it's been challenging because it's hard starting a new job. It's harder to start 2 new jobs because you're learning at both, and you honestly don't even know where the bathroom is, either, or how to do the most basic of things. And you don't feel very good at what you're doing yet because you don't know what you're doing, but you're doing your best, and you wonder if it's good enough, and opens up the mind towards all sorts of doubts and fears. And I think that's what I've been kind of languishing the last week or 2. Plus there's some unsettled business we're taking care of. I have two beautiful little ones, Augie and Eve. I have two beautiful older ones too, but they're okay. I don't worry about them so much. I worry about them a little bit. I mean, they're still my beautiful babies. I still remember when they were this big. But I know their mom is doing a real good job, and I talk to them regularly, and what have you. But I have a lot of unsettled things that I need to take care of. And again, when I first moved here in February, it felt so good to just be able to work my butt off. Because if you're working all the time and you need money, you know you're moving down a path towards financial security at least. And I haven't had that outlet for me. And it's weird feeling like work is an outlet, but it was. And it was my social outlet as well. The people I was working with were nice and liked me and were kind to me. So now I'm learning new things and making new friends and trying my best and make people laugh and smile wherever I go. Met a young lady. I mean, she was younger than me. Seems nice calling a woman a young lady if she's younger than you. I mean, I'm sure she was in her 40s, but it seems like a woman would probably always like to be referred to as a young lady. Most of us aren't keen on getting old, but either way, we'll call her a young lady, but just so you understand the vibe, she was probably mid to low 40s. Nice woman, talked a lot. Just ran into her at a coffee shop. I was on the way home from the gym yesterday. I wasn't sure if I was gonna stop for coffee at one of my favorite coffee shops. I stuck my head in, or I looked through the window, the door window, it's a glass window, and the owner saw me and was waving me, and I go, I'm just coming home from the gym. I'm not sure I'm gonna have some coffee. And this woman goes, well, why not? I go, well, I'm so old. And I came in and ordered my coffee, and she started talking. I go, well, do you want to sit down and talk for a little while? And she had an interesting life story as well. And I think a story that she wanted to share. And it's interesting hearing, because I do so much talking on this, I don't give you guys much of a chance to talk, especially today when I have the comments off. And I'll tell you what, I'm enjoying the crap out of you not commenting all the time. Sorry. Some of you are just calling me Bruce Willis, and some of you are being downright mean. But anyway, this woman talked for a while, and she said I had like 3 minutes, and we ended up talking for like 45. I don't have really much of a story. I'd found my Coffee with Ken cards. When I first started trying to do this seriously a few years ago, I ordered a bunch of Coffee with Ken. The other day I was looking, I had like 10 or 15 of them left, and I put them in my wallet. Handed one to her. Doesn't have any contact information on it, but go, hey, if you want to ever meet for coffee again, look me up. I don't think she will, but it's okay. It was still interesting hearing her story and spending a little time chatting. So again, it's Thursday night, or it's Thursday day. I did most of the things I needed to do yesterday. Worked out, donated plasma, got some rest, talked to some woman at a coffee shop, went to work, had a good day, got home, ate some dinner, posted some videos, tried to watch my Emperor video, I, Caesar it's called. It's a documentary about like 5 famous emperors of the Roman Empire. I'm on number 4, Constantine, who apparently brought Christianity to Rome in the year like 300 AD. Anyway, I started drifting off. I don't know if you guys feel this way. If you get tired on the couch and you're about to fall asleep, if you ever just want to fall asleep on the couch and don't feel like the motivation to go to bed. Oh, I know I do. You're feeling so relaxed and so calm and so hypnotized by the droning of the narrator during the documentary or what have you. You're going, maybe I'll just fall asleep here. Let me, in a few hours at midnight or what have you, deal with the hassle of packing up and going into the bedroom. Not honestly sure if I fell asleep on the couch or made it to the bedroom. I know I made it to the bedroom. I woke up in bed today. Wow, we now have a glorious audience. A whole new boatload of people just joined. Hello, boatload of people. Welcome to Coffee with Ken. I appreciate you being here. Normally I have comments on my morning talk show I do every day. I inadvertently turned them off today, so I'm just having a quiet chat myself. And you guys are either watching or you're not watching. It's nice, because I don't have to, I feel you almost have to argue doing this. I don't want to argue. Maybe I should always do it like this. Maybe I should. You know, I don't want to have to explain myself or tell somebody what my favorite flavor of Doritos are, or take on other people's worry or advice or thoughts. And again, I remember starting this, I struggled a lot in life because I tell my family, hey, I'm feeling this way, and they'd either tell me not to feel this way, or you shouldn't feel this way, or oh, and give me some advice that I'm going, well, that's advice sucks. So I repressed it all and just didn't say my thoughts or speak my feelings because I didn't want to take on other thoughts and feelings and worries and fears. So I just kind of kept it inside and struggled with anxiety and depression. I've seen therapists about it several times, and always feels good to talk. And started doing this show about 6 years ago, and it felt good. But engaging with an audience takes on a toll, takes on a weight that I don't know if I want to carry. And this feels good. Don't know if you guys like it. I guess it doesn't really matter if you guys like it. You know, I mean, I hope somebody gets something from my ramblings, I guess. But when the oxygen masks fall down put the mask on yourself first, before putting it on your children, which seems kind of counterintuitive. But if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of other people as well. And if me doing my morning show doesn't feel good for me and it offers value to the viewer, eventually I'll stop doing it because it doesn't feel good. And then it won't offer value to the viewer. But again, I think things probably happen for a reason. And for whatever reason this morning, I pushed the button that turned off the comments. Cheers to us. Oh. Have the fire crackling. Have a full pot of coffee over there. Have an open day for the next several hours. Have work tonight. Have work tomorrow. Have work the next day. Then I think I have a day off on Sunday. Looked at other opportunities to provide some stability to an otherwise fairly chaotic life. I won't tell you what I looked into, but it's always fun keeping your eyes open. I'd love to be in a job that I knew was mine forever. And that's what I hope real estate would have been for me. A business I was proud of and thought was helping the world and benefiting the world and financially could take care of me and my family as well. Never worked out that way. And that's okay. That's okay. Life doesn't work out as we think it's going to all the time. I mean, probably rarely does. Who would have thought I'd be living in an apartment in Appleton, Wisconsin? Not me. But honestly, it's a pretty beautiful apartment, so. And maybe I like the sounds of the crackling fireplace and the sights of the sun rising through my big windows and the sound of silence as I walk around my apartment and deal with my thoughts and face my demons. Want to talk about demons? Hold on, should I get some more coffee? Usually I ask you guys if I should get some more coffee, and those that like me go, oh yeah, get some more coffee. Keep talking. I'm just gonna imagine right now that you guys are sitting at home, typing on your phone or keyboard going, keep talking, keep talking. But I can't see it. I'll just have to imagine it's happening. So I'm gonna go get a little more coffee because I wanted to talk about something else real quickly. Won't talk long. Look at that. Oh, do you want to see what I'm looking at here? Look at that. What a beautiful apartment. It's been under threat. Let me tell you, you unemploy yourself, get 2 new jobs. You're proud you get the 2 new jobs, but you're going, all right, when's the paychecks start coming? A few weeks? Oh, you got to keep paying your bills with savings. I did not have much in savings. Fortunately, I had a little, or else you would have seen me hungry. We'll work for food. No, just teasing. But I mean, I was scared. Oh, somebody asked me yesterday on the show, like, what is the best thing about being not drinking anymore and about sobriety? And I don't know. It's hard to do this and engage with, like I got, how many people watching right now? 62. And every morning I hop on and I have, 40 to 80 people asking me a bunch of questions and telling me I look like Bruce Willis or whatever. And I try and engage with people, but it does take a toll. And I was thinking about it, what's the best thing about sobriety? And this, I don't know if this would make sense, but it's just not wanting to drink anymore. Yeah, it's nice not being hungover. Yeah, it's nice not spending a few $100 a week on booze or beer or going out or whatever. Yeah, it's nice knowing it's healthier for my body. But by far the best thing about sobriety is not wanting to drink anymore. It's like you turned off the voice of the devil in your head that would say, hey, you know, you're anxious, you need to meet a woman, you need to pay a bill, you need to see your kids. The best way to quiet that voice is drink, go get a beer, go smoke some weed. And it's nice having that voice shut off. And the temptation that is beer and weed, and not wanting it anymore. So Jack, you asked me that yesterday. And again, the viewer that was watching yesterday may not have an issue with drinking and may not struggle with the same things that a lot of us do when it comes to overconsumption or addiction or whatever you want to call it. He's trying to cut back. He wants to cut back on his drinking. And I was going, well, you know, my reasons for cutting back aren't your reasons for cutting back. I stopped because it was consuming my life, drinking alcohol. And nothing good was coming from it. And I think we all have to have our own reasons for doing it. I got a friend that might be watching now named Julie. She has a couple drinks every once in a while, but she's her either way. But for me, how I would define who I was the drunk Ken. It was either the quiet and depressed waiting to drink alcohol Ken or the drunk Ken. And I wasn't proud of the drunk Ken. And I didn't know how to express myself as the quiet, waiting to drink alcohol Ken. And I thought the only way I could express myself was being drunk. I'd dance, I'd be a fool, I'd be loud, I'd be funny. But again, I'm kind of loud and funny without alcohol. I'm proud of that. Love me or hate me. So yeah, that's the best thing about sobriety, not wanting to drink anymore. Realizing that, being proud of that, almost feeling like it's a superpower. Because maybe it is a superpower. We got a glorious audience today. We got 68 people watching. We got 32 thumbs up. By the way, I'll say it again. I think you guys could be a little more generous tapping the screen. I'm doing a solo show today. I've got no backup cast, no comments, nobody feeding me material, asking me questions. Just one guy rambling, drinking coffee as the sun rises on his Thursday morning with nothing to do, and which I need to learn to embrace. Maybe I need to be okay that I don't embrace nothing to do. I'm sure it'd be better if I could just go, I'm gonna lay in bed and meditate. I took yoga classes for a bunch of years and still occasionally will do it. And when I go to the gym, I hit a few of my favorite yoga positions. So I know a lot of people that are into that sort of stuff, if you will, like meditation and what have you. And I try and I pray and I breathe. Talk to people that go on like meditation retreats where they'll like meditate for like 5 hours a day. I mean, it'd probably be good for me if I could meditate for 5 hours a day, but I'm just thinking all the things I'm not doing. Well, I'm not at the gym working out. I'm not meeting women. I'm not working and improving my financial situation. I'm not reading a book and expanding my mind. I'm not getting a suntan unless I happen to be meditating on a beach. But you're learning to be okay with your thoughts. That's probably a superpower too, and one I've never been great at. I'll tell you, for me, prayer is good. Gives me a little voice, somebody to talk to when I'm feeling afraid. Mm. Oh. I've liked this without you guys commenting. I don't know if I could do this every day. I don't know if I need to do it every day. Wonder how your experience has been. I'd ask you, but you can't tell me because I've turned off comments. Huh. It's probably more peaceful. Even for you, I know some of my regular viewers get frustrated by people hopping on saying weird stuff, bringing maybe a negative energy or a negative vibe. That's the trouble with social media, you know. People say ignore it, but ignore the haters or whatever. But, you know, they'll put a mean comment on a video or a live I do or whatever. And you guys out there who I'm hoping are getting some message from my video or live or whatever will read it, and it'll distract you from whatever message I'm trying to give. And I just don't want the distraction for you or for me. So I struggle on it, go back and forth on that. Oh, we'll talk about social media real quickly. Well, let's talk on TikTok first off. There's a guy I follow on TikTok, and he's a hypnosis dude, and he's got like 1 million followers. And I'll occasionally see one of his videos pop up, and I'll watch it, and I'll check out his channel, and he'll show all the videos he's posted. And most of his videos have like 2,000 views. And I go, wow, it's more than me, but the guy's got 1 million subscribers on TikTok, and he's only getting 2,000 views per video. And at the end of one of these videos, he said, and if you like what you're seeing, download my free app or download my app. Which makes me think that he's kind of run into the same issues as I, but at a greater scale, that he hasn't figured a way to fully utilize TikTok as a business platform for his message, or to get his whatever message, meditative message he's trying to set out or send out. He hasn't found a way to do it successfully, because although they call it an algorithm, it's not a coincidence that all his videos had 2,000 views. And for a guy with 1 million subscribers, you'd expect more than 2,000 people to be exposed to his videos. My other thought was Instagram. I've talked about it with Facebook over the last few weeks. I noticed, and I don't know where I was, but Facebook used to be a platform where I would see pictures of my friends' kids and keep posted on what my friends are doing and family and this and that, with an occasional ad thrown in. Now it's 9, they've completely changed, and so has Instagram, I just realized, from that, but they've gathered what they believe I am interested in. And they'll show me videos on Instagram's case, or pictures, or stories or news reports that they think I'll be interested in. I guess we'd call it clickbait. And they know I like scooters, and they know I like, I don't know, I've talked about The Chosen, so they'll show me lots of videos from the prayer app with Jonathan Ramey, who plays Jesus in The Chosen, on it, because they figured out I'm more likely to click on that, or on something about Yellowstone, because they know I was in Yellowstone. But it's so little content about my friends and family's lives. It's interesting. And how they did it, I think, so suddenly, and Instagram did it as well. And my videos used to get a fair audience over there. But now, I got 30-some thousand subscribers on Instagram, and I guess I don't care. But I am trying to, as a business person, not to make this sound businessy, but a business person, best utilize the tools that are in front of me to get this out to whatever audience it's intended to. And I don't think TikTok or Instagram are reliable partners anymore, really. And YouTube has grown over the last 3 or 4 years from a total side thought, just somewhere I threw my videos because I wanted more exposure somewhere. I thought maybe somebody would end up looking to it, to my main platform, to almost my only platform. Like, I'm posting over on Instagram, I'm going, I don't even know why. Oh, I don't even know why. I mean, I have people come up that'll say, hey, I follow you on Instagram, but I'm thinking, well, mostly you're seeing videos from celebrities. Like, I have Steph Curry pictures. He's posting pictures. He was in Paris. I don't follow Steph Curry. I don't even really care about basketball. And I'm certainly not a Golden State Warriors fan if I did. But either way, he and some woman, or maybe his wife, maybe a girlfriend, I don't know, are in Paris. So they're turning it, and I get why they do it, because famous people or beautiful models or people with fancy cars are easier, more clickbait than, you or me or our friends posting some picture of our kids. But just seeing the platforms change so quickly, at least to me it seems quickly, is weird. So those are my thoughts about that. Oh, but it's Thursday morning, 7:43. Starting to feel a little hungry like clockwork. Right around 8 o'clock, I feel hungry. I have those bananas sitting up there going, eat me. I've got apples, I got strawberries. Oh no, bananas, I'm not gonna eat you today. I won't be tempted by the serpent in the Garden of Eden. But none of you guys look at fruit as the serpent in the Garden of Eden. Oh, and if you want to know about that, I know all about that. It was actually a very small little blurb in the Bible. I mean, honestly, the whole Adam and Eve thing happened in about a page. Then they talk of Adam and Eve no more. It's weird how every human being in the world knows who Adam and Eve are. And it's just like a couple paragraphs in the Bible. I would have thought, I don't know, that the Garden of Eden would have, I don't know. The rest of it is just us making up stuff. You know? It's weird. But anyway, it's Thursday morning, and I want to thank you so much for joining me for a cup of coffee today. I guess 2 cups of coffee in my case. I hope your week is going well. I hope your coffee is hot. And whether it's sunny or rainy or windy or cold or hot, where you're at watching me today, you are appreciative of the way it is and the way you are today. And again, I posted a video about this last night. I think feeling better is a balance between loving and being okay with the person you are today, while still striving for a slightly better version of yourself tomorrow. And it's easy if you're trying to get better, if you're trying to get, I don't know, in better shape, let's say, to look at yourself in the mirror and go, wow, I look like a fat piece of crap, or wow, I look skinny, or wow, I look this or that, and be mean to yourself. I think the best way to get on a path of improvement is loving who you are as you are, but still striving for a little better tomorrow. And that's what I'm working on. So anyway, again, thank you so much for joining today. Hope you're having a wonderful week. You're feeling good. You are loving yourself. You are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.